So we continue with the flow experiences. Sleeping on beanbags. So this is something that a lot of my friends make fun of me for. That's when I go to our other office in Varna, I very much like to sleep on just two beanbags in the office, putting them one next to each other, taking a pillow if there's one, but even without a pillow, just laying and sleeping. And I can tell you that I sleep like a baby, really, really good on the beanbags. And the reason is that the beanbags are very flowy by nature. And when you rest your body into the beanbags, you have a very flow feeling because they support you a little everywhere. And it's really, really interesting how you lay down on the beanbags, you fall asleep very fast on the beanbags, and then in the middle of the night you may wake up and be on the floor or on the edge of the beanbags, or the two beanbags may start drifting in different directions. But it's amazing how your body, even though you're sleeping, so unconscious basically, your body always finds a way to cope with any movement of the beanbags. So you may be like this, you may be on the floor, but you just feel good. It's not uncomfortable. And if you're on the floor, you just climb back into the beanbags and you continue your sleep, and in 5 seconds you are asleep again. It's not like an annoying way to wake up. It's a nice way to wake up. And when you wake up in the morning after a good 8-hour sleep, your body feels better than if you just slept on a normal bed. Even if I have a very nice mattress at home and I love sleeping on it, the beanbags are just something else. You wake up, it's like you have done yoga all night while being unconscious. Your body is kind of relaxed, but also kind of energized. And usually your body is not energized after sleep. Your mind may be energized because you get rest, but your bodies need some time to transition into the day mode. The physical peak of most human beings is in the afternoon. In the afternoon, you may feel sleepy in your brain, in your office after lunch, but this is the maximum physical potential of your body. If you were sprinting 100 meters, and of course you didn't eat lunch and all of this, and you were preparing well physically, it's in the afternoon that your body can sprint the fastest, not the morning after you wake up. There are just some cycles with a circadian rhythm, and your body feeling energized right after you get out of bed, or in this case the beanbags, is really interesting, and it just tells me that there's more to it than catches the eye. And sleeping on the beanbags means that every night you sleep in a slightly different position, which is probably healthy for your muscles, because each muscle will know that it may have to do some tiny work to keep you steady on the beanbags, and this gives you the signal that you need all of your muscles. It's not like the first time I went riding and there were these muscles in the inside of my legs that were terribly tired after riding. I was asking my riding coach why, and he said, well, we never used them before. Like, unless you're doing some very specific squats or riding, these muscles are just never used. Like, they're there to support the weight of your body because they're in your legs, so they're not there for nothing. But you never really make them work hard. So sleeping on the beanbags makes every muscle in your body work for a bit in the night while you're changing your position. And this is a really interesting experience, and it's a very flow experience. It's a bit different than the other ones, but it has a very flowy feeling, so I decided to include it. If you want to try a less extreme version of the same, you can buy a beanbag bed. Yes, they sell those. It's just like one very long beanbag. It's the same, but without the option of the two beanbags wandering into different directions with you moving in the night. So it's a bit less extreme, let's say. And I think that for every person, it's absolutely safe to sleep on the beanbags. But still, try when you're lying down to just position your legs in a way that would not lead to your knees getting twisted in weird directions. It's unlikely that you get hurt, but still, just to be on the safe side, because you don't know what's going on while you're sleeping, try to have your legs steady on the beanbags and your knees in a natural position.